Welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime, and this one is from Adventure 282, published March 1967, which means it's been 6 years since the previous Legion of Superheroes story. And this one is Lana Lang and the Legion of Superheroes, story by Otto Binder, art by George Rapp. Superboy says, "Holy cow, you want me to patrol Xanthu for you, Starboy?" Starboy says, "Yes, Superboy, I'm busy weaving a gift for my girlfriend Lana Lang." So we join Superboy in Smallville, doing some super feats, and he flies off, and there Lana Lang, just like Lois Lane, is pining for Superboy. "Oh, he's so powerful, so handsome, so clever, and so indifferent to me. My romance with Superboy just hasn't got a chance." So he comes back home as Clark Kent and uses his X-ray vision to light Paul Kent's cigar. What a great son. So again, Lana Lang is wishing she were with Superboy when Clark Kent is walking along, and all of a sudden some gigantic horseshoes start to fall around him. He changes to Superboy and flies off. Is trying to perform a super feat when he's frozen, and speculates that it's the same person who threw those horseshoes. And then he spots some huge letters of baked clay flying through the air. Say, "Superboy, meet me at Calvin's cave." So he flies there and meets for the first time Starboy. "But who are you? How can you have superpowers like me?" "I'm Thom Calor from the planet Xanthu, which exists in the future. I arrived in my time ship. We also have spaceships on my world, and one day, while taking a spin in the family spacemobile, I passed a comet, and..." So it gave him superpowers. Very similar to Superboy. And he went on to join the Legion of Superheroes, since he had... Now, they supposedly each have, I guess, one power or a unique power. Wearing that special costume, you will battle injustice and crime as Starboy. Now, he does not appear to be doing anything to hide his identity. So that is something that he's very concerned about, keeping his identity, but he's not trying to hide it, as far as I could tell. Maybe just in the future, the universe is so big that he could just kind of get lost in the Legion of Superheroes. "Welcome to the Legion of Superheroes. We are all from various worlds and possess some superpowers like you, Starboy. We've formed a club to help each other solve superpowers." So there we have Chameleon Boy, Lightning Boy, Saturn Girl, and I'm not sure who these two are. Some girl with blonde hair and another fellow. So he explains who he is, and Lana Lang hears, but doesn't really hear who he is, but she decides to bluff him and pretend she knows his secret identity, which he wants to keep hidden, and uses it to kind of blackmail him into pretending like he's interested in her in order to make Superboy jealous. I mean, who else could make Superboy jealous than a boy who's as powerful as Superboy? And so he's demonstrating his powers and uses his electrical vision to recharge an engine. Wow, Starboy has an extra superpower even I haven't got. Now, this seems to be a problem since Superboy is a member of the Legion of Superheroes, and this boy's powers are kind of the same. Now, here's the thing about Starboy. The writers kind of, it dawned on them that they were supposed to be unique. And so Starboy, and I don't remember when this happens, but I don't think it's that long. It might be the next appearance. His powers are radically changed. I believe his powers are that he can make things heavy. He can increase gravity. So this is one of the few times when he demonstrates Superboy type power. So they go to Xanthu, and Superboy uses his X-ray vision because the villain is hiding in copper pipes, and apparently, although Starboy can see through lead, he cannot see through copper. So Starboy has Superboy assist him And then we go back to Starboy. He's making a dress for Lana since he is pretending to be enamored with her. Now, mind you, I forgot to say, Superboy hears her scheme early on. So he knows she's trying to trick him. So he's just kind of fooling around with her. Starboy uses his electric vision to take a bunch of diamonds in the rough and produce a super jewel equal to 1,000 earthly diamonds. So Superboy decides what he's going to do, because Starboy kind of says, well, there's just no comparison on Xanthu for an Earth girl. And Superboy says, the Xanthu girls have it all over Earth girls. And she's like, oh, what I foolishly said before is a boomerang back at me, because she was kind of saying that earthly girls are the best. This is a hilarious part. For whatever reason, Superboy is out there and he says, I see they're called the Jungle Mountains. Each peak is crowned with a jungle instead of being snow-capped like on Earth. So I don't know if physics works differently on Xanthu. But he comes across this. It is a paracat. So I guess a mixture of parakeet and paracat. And he says, what an odd tiger. Has stripes run the wrong way? Well, maybe the tiger's stripes run the wrong way. And he grabs it and swings it around. You need taming. Down, kitty. So, I don't know. I feel like his tail would tear off. But also, Superboy's invincible. So, it's not like the paracat can harm him. And the paracat says, Dizzy, had enough, stop. Holy cow, I didn't expect him to answer me. I guess he's called the paracat because he imitates speech much like an earthly parrot. Well, no, because he appears to be speaking about his situation, unlike a parrot which just imitates. So he appears to be intelligent. Although here he says, you are beautiful, Xanthia. That was just something that I guess Superboy taught him. So it looks like Lana Lang, she wants to try to get in a fight, perhaps. And then finally Superboy admits, it's just a trick. And decides to take, I'm sorry, he hasn't done that yet. She says she's faint because of the Xanthu air, so he puts this globe on her head. Oh, jeepers, I'm licked. It's all a big mess. Now I have to give up my silly scheme. So she does confess. And apparently this other Xanthu girl was Starboy's girlfriend. So Superboy creates a globe of glass and then takes her back to the present time. I learned my lesson, Superboy. My trickery doesn't pay. Let's be friends again. How about going to the teen time dance with me tonight? Sorry, Lana, but I've been away so long. I have lots of super jobs to catch up with. See you next week. Maybe. Oh, dear. I'm back where I started. Well, even if Superboy is still no closer to me, thank goodness he's farther from Xanthia. Who knows, in time he might have fallen for her. Well, sorry, Lana, but he never falls for you. He's actually not interested at all. Never will be. But anyway, that's Lois Lane's meeting of the Legion of Superheroes. Actually, she just kind of meets Starboy.